Hello, good morning. It is Wednesday, May 3rd, 2023, a big day. I'm not going to be around in the afternoon when Powell decision come out. So hopefully I can take advantage by aping some order um, before I go to a meeting. But let's jump right into it. Starbucks. I had an order to sell at 120, and you can see clearly why it is 120. But in the after hour, it peaked around 119 something, and I thought for a second when I saw that pop, thought for a second that maybe I should change my limit order at 120 below, so that I can take advantage of that's what happened. You don't get the same how good the news is. Sure, there are a few occasions like Meta, like it pop and keep going higher. Yes, that happened. Nothing is 100% the same way, but for the most part, even with many I follow, and I'm sure many stocks that you follow, you see the opposite. Even when they beat earning and guide higher, you have this kind of reaction, right? Sure, what hurt at Starbucks, similar to what hurt Pfizer yesterday. Both company beat earning soundly, but what? Both company maintain full year guidance. So it's an issue where the market say, okay, so you beat by a lot. Are you telling us that you see really up a lot? And I think here in this range, I like it. Okay, it's if it's sell off, and it will. We already see the pre-market. It's down to it's gonna test the 20 MA. Okay, so no doubt it's gonna smash right down to the 20 MA. But I like it down here. I would buy. Look, it's a channel low. It's a 20 MA. They're gonna take it right down to the 20 MA and test the 20 MA. That's for sure. So if you want to play it safe, 104 put spread, right? 104, 100 puts and the 100 MA right here. Lots of protection above. Put it right below the 20 MA, like 108. Just put it at 108. That's what I'm gonna do. Put a buy order in just to see how crazy they can take it down. And can it go down to just above 104? It's possible if the market overall pull back. Okay, the overall market is still pretty hot, and Starbucks had a massive run from 97. Amazing run, right? Amazing run. So 108, yeah, to me the safer play is 104, 100 put spread. You know, it's that's a better play, a safer play. Okay, so that's Starbucks. Pfizer, nasty wick, right? Nasty wick. I like Pfizer long term. Do I plan to add to my position? Sure. I did not add to my position down here because no, there's no need to. You know, to me, let it keep on going sideways for another week or two until the longer it coil spring down here, the stronger the pop in the next 2 or 3 weeks. So I will add maybe next Pfizer is, but to me, no need to chase. It's definitely at the top of the range. I trim some more. I trim 25% of my original holding down here. Right, so it's been a nice run. I sold 408. The top range was 411, which was the right thing to do. But look, wow, their Alzheimer drug is more effective than Biogen. So wow, okay. So as much as I'm glad that I took some profit, let it run. This could be a gap. Professional call it the kind of gap where big money say, this is a stock to own. Okay, 25% is gonna ride with Eli Lilly, right? So let's go back to 3-year chart. See, that top line is the upper channel, and we'll see where to go. For me right now, not selling anymore. Let it run. Sell another one. I saw a put spread at 232.5 expiring this Friday, and I think that should be okay. Stay above 233, 234 into Friday, and the put spread, the put that I short, leave the one that I'm long expire worthless. But I don't mind doing that in order another put Friday into next Monday is significant. So for the same put, I get a better credit, a higher credit if I sell it on Friday. Even if the stock stay the same or decline a little bit Monday, the credit will be smaller, sometimes by a lot. So I'd rather spend $5 to close it out on Friday to make $10 or $15 more on the credit. That's just how I approach put spread. Okay, I don't let everything expire worthless. Sometimes there are some that I will let expire worthless, but there are also times where I will close it out early if I see the benefit and close it out early to take advantage of the premium for next week. So Amgen, I still like it. I sold to 32.5 put spread because it was above the 50 MA, but now that it violated, so the next week 34, then I might even sell to 230 put spread, okay, using this level down here to protect myself. Of course, the smart play, if you want max protection, is 225 put spread, because then you have this reference defensive line bounce many times, right? No brainer. Heck, if it come down to this level, I buy the share outright. 227. Okay, so you want to sell, be super safe. 225. It's not a lot of juice unless you go out, say 2 or 3 weeks. But to me, FV put spread where 147. Okay, I have been doing put spread, but to me, easy decision to buy share at the gap fill. Okay, if it happened down here, it almost got there, right? I'm pretty sure it did not get there. Did it get there? Draw a line right there so that I know exactly where that gap fill is. Okay, an alert. Create an alert below gap fill I. Yes, I do notice that I can tell because I have my browser open and look at the stream that it is lagging. I think that's more of YouTube issues than my OBS. Now that I have been playing around, there's something going on with the YouTube setup that I need to figure out how to change it to make the stream smoother. So my apology there. I think I have played around with all the setting here and nothing seemed to help, but I think it is because of YouTube setting, not my OBS or Thinkorswim. So back to FV, yeah, put spread 147 below, gap fill, buy. Okay, that's my plan on FV. All right, let's move on to medical device EW. I trim. I have not buy back yet. If I see 85, I had order in to buy back the share at 86 and below. But on this day, when it violently came, I placed my order at 84. I missed it it wicked down too fast. It bounced so fast that when I tried to put in 84, I'm seeing it 85 and then 86, and then I said, nope, that's it. I'm not paying any more than 86. So a few order in between 86 and 85. I sold at 88 and above. Okay, 112.5 to be exact. I trimmed some, and then I did not buy back anything. I was waiting. Okay, I had an order in to repurchase those shares should there is a gap fill It didn't happen. So if we get back to 112.5, I'm out. I will sell out. I'm most likely to Tronic. I sold some. I trimmed some. I had an order in. It was almost there. I was tempted on this day last week when it was flirting near 92. I'm just like, well, what if I put an order 0.3? Okay, because I thought that could be another area of profit taking for sure up there. Okay, 0.3-ish, and then 98. I like it here. I'm not adding to it, but I like it. Would I buy back the share I sold? Maybe at 87, maybe. We'll see. But for now, I'm okay there. Let's take a look at banks. 2 weeks ago, I start to buy small and small. And then yesterday, I bought 6 something, which I'm okay with, right? Think about it. I bought some around 42 and many, well, 30. So it's fine. I'm cool with that. My belief is after the Fed definitively come out and give us pausing wording after today, I think the stability to regional banks will return. I said this last week. I said it now. If the fixing rate, then the damage to the balance sheet of the regional banks will stop. And then people can breathe a sigh of relief and we can get a violent 20% move up. Okay, so hey, would I add to my, I have a lot. So I didn't add anything yesterday, but on this move up, I sold out. I sell put spread again on the dump yesterday, where 320, 300. In the chat group, we were buying, right? We were buying 104, 103. We even below 103, we were buying. This was ridiculous. This is nonsense. And we were rewarded yesterday. I went out and sold 8 puts dump. Play both sides, okay? My cover call is way high, 108 and above. So, it's not a lot. You're talking 18 up to 25 cents. I take it, okay? It's easy money. When you sell 5 to 8 cover calls, it adds up to a couple hundred. Easy money. Same thing with selling puts. I sold a bunch of puts and say something like, we're pausing, we think we are here, we're satisfied with that, right? I sold cover call 108 to 110. They can take those shares. I gladly give them away. Buy them back $2 or more cheaper. So I keep rotating, recycle. We were patient. I liked TLT back last October, right? That's when I first talked about TLT. And since then, we have traded out of TLT easily to make money. Easy money. USO. What more can I say? What more say? Jeez. All right. I did have a put spread. Try to test it today. If it does, I think for those that can, selling put spread, the 8 down to 55, like a 50, 58, 55 put spread. If I need to, I will roll it down Friday. But I think the risk reward is to be long on USO between here and 57, all right? I said this many times. Buying down here is a lot better than buying up here. I don't know who's buying at 70. 56, I believe, was 56, 52 on this dump on the initial strength in energy. That's my hunch. My hunch is if you show and when the Fed speak and then the snap when he's morning to cover. All right, let's go to FANG. Meta. Nothing to do here. I'm holding on to my share. I'm not adding. I'm not selling. I'm not selling cover call. Mention 110. Not a whole lot of premium. I think it was like 22 cents or something like that. But why not? I got enough share puts. If you want to buy Google, but you don't want to outright buy the share, sell naked puts or put spread. 195, 197. That's a good area to throw out some put spread order in case there's a pullback in the market and you want to buy some Google. I think Google has, you know, Google will go sideways in a range for a while. Their AI product is good, and they can, you know, brag about it. You know, until then, the market, the money is going into Microsoft, which is booming, right? Microsoft have, to me, the risk reward is not to be in Microsoft. If you have it, take your money. Sure, you can keep some share, raise your stop. It's not, and this time way below. Okay, I'm not. This is not something to be bullish on. Okay, it's in like no man's land. There's no support, not in any kind of, you know, it's teetering on flow anymore. Put spread going forward, it's gonna be like 145, 140. No need to be, you know, there is so little protection between here and the gap fill. So I think on anything bad with the overall market and the Nasdaq, I think to chase there. Okay, not in that price range. Healthcare, ELV, right? And if you buy the dump, take your money, take the gain, right? You get your 5% move in literally 3 days. If you buy on a dump 450 and below, you get your 5% move. Take the money and run on 3 days. Why are you not selling? UNH, same thing. If you buy the dump below 480, you get your 5% move. 3 days later, get out. Now, like, you know, way down here. It's 475 way down here. So I will wait until it retests the 50 MA put spread 475 and below. And spread that will expire worthless. And then if I see anything below 460, that's simple. Rinse and repeat. No need. Now Cigna, which I have a put spread as well, out of all of them, way below. Earning is coming up. I think earning is this Friday before the market opens, so we'll see. Keep my powder dry. I have a very small amount of share, not a lot, but on the earning day. Let's talk defense. Oh my goodness. It's not. I'm okay if I need to roll both of those put spread into next week. Go to 455. I think the 455 should be pretty safe. In fact, I would outright 55. That would be insane. All right. It's hey, look. The last time I was here, it was a gift to moving average. You buy on this test right here. You just have to wait 3 days before you go from 440. You got more than a 10% move. Okay, so if you're patient and you want to wait, put your buy order in at 455. Okay, and then 2 weeks later you can have a 10% move. Not a bad way to make 10%, right? So no, I'm not worried on my put spread here at all. In fact, I would sell more put spread using, you know, 450, 440 as my target. But that's how I would roll my puts. I have 2 puts. Easy, 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 easy. I did sell out of UPS, okay, and right now put spread. If there's juice, yeah. If I see decent premium from 172 to 170, sell put spread and outright buy share again, the same share that I bought at 177 down to 173, and exit at 170. DGX, wow, okay. I bought shares. 135.5 was my entry on DGX, but I'm glad I waited, and I was able to enter in at 135.5. Pretty happy with that entry. Got between 136 and 135. I will add and I will sell. I will try to sell put spread at 130 and below. Okay, I will try. But for now, I couldn't get any order to go in. Now, as far as LH, I didn't, so it's a long way to go. Would I add to it? Nah, I would add more share if I would buy the share outright at below 218. But anyway, for me, the 210, 200 put spread is decent. Would I add to that put spread? If it come down enough, if it come down between now and down close to 210, yeah, I'm sure then those options will be more active and more juice with them. Okay, I have a put spread that is near the money. Okay, and would I sell 152, 140? Yeah, I like target down here. Okay, I talk about this every time I talk about target down here. Yeah, it's the chart says it all, right? It in the range, 155, 167, 170. It's time to get out, right? So yeah, right now it's in the now is not the time. Let it come down. If Walmart come down to 145, 143, yeah, for sure 144. Okay, the downtrend is clear. Lower high, okay, lower high. If you didn't sell up here, much I can say. But for me, no need. Right now, the risk reward is not to be in Costco. There is really no reason to buy into it. You can if you want, but yeah, if you buy here, you better be ready to pull your trigger at 510, right? So you get, nah, it's just not. To me, it's easier 100 MA and then sell put spread like say 475, 460 put spread or 77.5. So that's why I'm using 475. That would be the highest put strike that I don't even further. Then I can do a 460, 440 put spread because that's the ultimately the good spot to sell. You know, it's an area where Costco have bounced many. IBM down here in the 125 range. I like the risk reward here for IBM. Not a bad spot to have IBM, but if you bought IBM like I did, a little bit higher, let's see, I touch on banks, I touch on, did I look at the other one of the LabCorp? I did. See, this is old man's brain. I just talked about LH 4 stocks ago, and I'm from, let's see, what other, Palo Alto. I was watching that. Okay, I was watching this. Um, if you want to play Palo Alto puts, you know, 169 is there 160? I know there's a 170, but I would outright buy. Okay, there's a gap fill coming up. All right, it's down there in the 169 range. So to me, if you want to, that's a no-brainer, right? But as far as buying the share outright, because of Powell, you can see that in a hurry. So that would be a spot to buy some share. I think that should do it. Good luck with Powell today. We'll see. We'll see. My initial thinking is the weakness by bips and then pause going forward. If he says that uh, I would not want to be short, at least for the short term, because you know there's always a knee-jerk reaction, right? Because that's just the way the market is. I'm not saying that you know if Powell say pause, we are in another bull run. I'm not saying that at all. Okay, so keep that in mind. Sure, the market might like that he declare that they're gonna pause going forward. It does not mean that we are in a new bull market. Okay, it's not. It's a signal that the economy is weak enough. Market inflation's falling. Potentially, we can have deflation. There's a whole lot of things that is not very bullish for the overall economy. Not yet. Okay, so keep that in mind. Don't take my tone here as, oh, I'm gonna turn bullish with the market, with the economy because Powell's gonna say pause. Short term, it might be a pop, but we still have a lot of problem with many things. Nothing turned on a dime. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye bye.